Alright. I'm doing it for real this time. I have reshot a video so many times, and I don't know. It's been years, but I just want to talk about some records. Yeah, I think I feel ready to talk about some records. I'm really not sure why it took me 3 years to do it. I hope people still watch my channel. Maybe people in the VC will be interested or something. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about some records. First up, Joe McPhee's Nation Time. This is a Superior Viaduct reissue that they did in 2020, I think. It sounds wonderful. This is like a classic kind of free funk, very much like Black Power inspired jazz record that is wonderful. I love Joe McPhee in this era where he was putting out private press stuff on CJR is really wonderful. Yeah, Trinity with Mike Cole from 1973. Mike Cole's on this too. The Trinity from 1973 is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, Joe McPhee's Nation Time. Up next, Albert Ayler Quintet live at Slug Saloon. This is a funny pressing. Yeah, this is volume 1, obviously, but for some reason, Bass Record in Italy only put like 22 minutes of music on this. So yeah, you've got one side that's just a 8-minute version of The Truth Is Marching In, which I'm fine with. I love it. But yeah, this Albert Ayler stuff at Slug Saloon is wonderful. Yeah, Albert Ayler, Slug Saloon. I'll fold the sleeves later. Some ECM stuff. I got really into ECM these past few months. Just that's a whole can of worms. I'll talk about them as I get them or something, because I've probably fell in love with upwards of 50 albums from ECM. But yeah, Gary Peacock, Voice from the Past Paradigm with Jan Garbarek, Tomas Stanko, someone very close to my heart, and Jack DeJohnette. Yeah, this is... what is that cat? This is just really wonderful avant-garde jazz. It doesn't really go into kind of like the fusion realm that I think a lot of ECM stuff is known for. It's just a wonderful kind of out there session led by Gary Peacock. Blut aus Nord, the work that transforms God. This is kind of an industrial black metal record. Very weird, but wonderful. I didn't really get into this band until recently, maybe in the last year or so. But yeah, this is a wonderful, fun take on black metal. I don't know if fun's the word, it's a little disturbing. But yeah, this is a great album. Next up, Sonny Murray, Homage to Africa on BYG Actuel. This is a reissue from the 2010s. I don't remember when, but yeah, this is from that super session where they recorded a bunch of stuff in like a week. But yeah, this is, I think it's 3 pieces. Yeah, and then you've got, you know, AACM alum on here. You've got Lester Bowie, Clifford Thornton, Roscoe Mitchell, and Gene Lee does some wonderful vocals on here. Archie Shepp is on it too. Yeah, this is fantastic, spiritual free jazz. Fantastic. Up next, Autechre, Chiastic Slide, the crazy electronic music duo, very famous in like the realm of weird electronic noises. Yeah, this is one of my favorites from them that took a very long time to be reissued, actually. But yeah, this is just absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite Autechre records, I would say. But yeah, Chiastic Slide. I finally got, this is kind of like a chunk of krautrock that I got like all in one fell swoop and everything. It's a long story. But one thing I'm excited about is I finally got some of the Popol Vuh reissues that I stayed away from because of their price. I think they were pressed in Italy. Yeah, just a little out of my price range, but I found them in my price range from one seller, and I got a lot of stuff. Some of these I got for Christmas and everything, but these I found myself. Die Nacht der Seele Tantric Songs. This is more in like the neoclassical new age ambient realm of the Popol Vuh stuff. Not really as rocking as some other ones, but this is just beautiful. This is like relaxation music. Yeah. The other Popol Vuh reissue that I got, Das Hohelied Salomos. This is absolutely my favorite Popol Vuh album. This is like the perfect combination of the Eastern-inspired neoclassical new agey thing with like a Hendrix, John Coltrane thing. I love the vocals on here from, gosh, I can't remember her name. She's a Korean vocalist that was on their version of Ave Maria. Here's my cat again. Yeah, on their rendition of Ave Maria. This is great. My favorite Popol Vuh album. I'm not going to take the sleeve off this because it's really annoying. It's a cool package. The first Ashra Tempel album. Yeah, space rock. Odyssey from the man, the myth, and the legend, Manuel Gotching. May he rest in peace. Yeah, this is another one that took a really long time to get like a good official reissue. But this is wonderful. This is some Mind Flowers music. Klaus Schulze, Cyborg, or not Schulze, I think it's just Schulze. Cyborg. This is, I guess, progressive electronic is the word that you would describe it. It's not really ambient music, kind of like a precursor to techno, but this is a monster of an album. It's a double disc. There's not a song on here that's under 20 minutes, but just beautiful kind of flowing odysseys of electronic sound. This is another artist that I really, really enjoyed in the past that I really just kind of fell over the moon for in recent times. Yeah, Klaus Schulze, Cyborg. More Manuel. This is a gift from my wonderful partner for Christmas. Thank you, Savannah. Manuel Gotching, Inventions for Electric Guitar. He just does beautiful things with one guitar and some electronic manipulation, feedback loops and effects and stuff. Yeah, this is kind of like a precursor to what Colin Stetson, I feel like, has done on some of his recent records, like a exploration into minimalism and everything, but there's very few sounds on here that sound like an electric guitar. But yeah, this is great. Inventions for Electric Guitar. Buffy St. Marie, Illuminations. This is a wonderful kind of psychedelic folk album. Very much not similar to the other things that Buffy St. Marie is, I guess, more known for doing. There are no circle games on here. Honestly, kind of like some electroacoustic stuff happening on here. Again, lots of feedback loops and everything. Big bellowing reverb, and I think this one was kind of controversial when it came out. Something with the label, not promoting it. I don't know. It's on Vanguard, but this is great. This is just a classic album. I love this. One of the big ones. This is like the only pony up in here. I don't really have pony up money anymore, so I kind of incidentally come into things, but yeah, Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath. This is an original U.S. pressing on Combat Records, the only original thing that I have on Combat, because everything else on there is very expensive. But yeah, this is just amazing, heavy, soaring speed metal. You know, you got King Diamond doing his thing. Yeah. This is great. So awesome. Don't Break the Oath. Max Roach, We Insist. The Freedom Now Suite. Just a stunningly heartbreaking, beautiful album that deals sort of with like the African diaspora and everything like that. Obviously, the cover here is referencing the sit-ins of the civil rights movement. And besides the fact that there are a lot of great musicians on here, you know, we got Coleman Hawkins on one track. It's a Max album. Julian Priester, that I know from the Mwandishi Band, plays trombone on this, but also Booker Little is on here, and I cannot get enough of hearing Booker Little. So yeah, this is incredibly moving. Abby Lincoln's voice on some of these songs can really kind of bring you to tears. Yeah, We Insist, Max Roach's Freedom Now Suite. This is Zbigniew Seifert, Man of the Light. Gosh, I don't remember where he is from, but he came up with like an endorsement from McCoy Tyner, from somewhere in Scandinavia, Eastern Europe, one of those places. But he's a violinist that is very much in kind of the John Coltrane realm of improvisation. And this lineup is insane. Billy Hart, Cecil McBee, Joachim Kuhn. This is just wonderful. And this guy passed away really young, I think. Yeah, 32 or something. But this is just lovely Coltrane-y violin levitation music. Another thing that happened recently that I didn't think would ever happen in my life. I fucking love Pat Metheny now. I love Pat Metheny, and I think it's because I was a teenager when I came to Pat's music first. I had a really specific taste in jazz. I wasn't open to a lot of stuff, but man, Pat, I also got the OG PMG. Both of these are on ECM. God, these are just beautiful. People probably know these. I probably don't need to tell you about them. But Nana Vasconcelos is on this. Amazing Brazilian percussionist. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yeah, I'm on the Pat train. You can't take me off the Pat train now. This one I got a long time ago, but I just forgot to show it for some reason. Donald Byrd, A New Perspective. I'm not going to take this one out of the sleeve. This is, I believe this is a first stereo pressing. It's not a Liberty. It doesn't have the Liberty Music Division. RVG in the wax. Yeah, this is kind of to me it feels like a spiritual response to like It's Time by Max Roach. You've got the big gospel influence. You got a lot of vocalists. And Donald Byrd in this era is just a joy to hear this man play the trumpet. Yeah, this is fantastic. And this is an early Herbie Hancock appearance too. Like maybe 1 year after he put out Taken Off on Blue Note. But yeah, Donald Byrd and Voices, A New Perspective. More in the ECM Pat realm. Gary Burton Quintet with Eberhard Weber, Ring. This is not a super early ECM. I think this came out in 74 or 75. Oh, where you going? Don't stand on the records. She's not standing on the records, don't worry. This is an early Pat Metheny performance that's on here, which is why I investigated this one. And there is just some lovely stuff on here. Silent Spring by Carla Bley. They do like a 10-minute rendition of that. And there's a track on here called Intrude that is one of the most fucked up things I've ever heard Pat play on. It's a little out of place almost, just in how avant-garde it is. But yeah, fantastic album. Gary Burton, Ring. And then finally, ending off, I got the Verve Request series reissue of Pita the El Daoud by Alice Coltrane with Pharaoh and Joe, and let's see who else is on this. Sorry for forgetting. Ben Riley, Ron Carter on bass. Come on, that's an amazing lineup. You got Tenor Madness on here, you know? But yeah, this is just a classic, spiritual, free-flowing, wonderful, intricately composed. I know that doesn't really go with free-flowing, but yeah, this is just a classic album. I'm so happy that they reissued this because this has been impossible to find for years. But yeah, Pata the El Daoud by Alice Coltrane. And with that, we finished the not every new record that I've bought in the last 3 years or so, but a good chunk of them. I got like some Beach Boys stuff or something, like the twofer of Wild Honey in 2020. I think I got a Judas Priest live album or something. Yeah, but if, you know, you saw this and you came back to my channel to watch it, I appreciate that. Thank you, and hopefully I'll be making more, but don't really have as much funds to be buying in records and stuff. So, but yeah, feel comfy with these. Oh, and Matt, I gotta pay you back for this, buddy. Oh, where is it? Matt Sands sent me this copy of Willis Allen Ramsey, and I haven't paid him for it yet. But I got a good hypothetical deal once I finally Venmo you, buddy. But yeah, okay, that's it. That's the end. Thank you for watching.